Alright, so today I'll be watching this guy Edge Mexico play versus Ice Climbers like 7 separate times. It's all Luigi versus Ice Climbers. On ranked from yesterday. I watched the whole VOD when it was going on, or rather the live stream, but it's not something he asked me to do or anyone asked me to do. It's just I'm doing it because I don't value my time, I suppose. I also don't really know the matchup from Luigi's side, but I know it from the Ice Climber side decently, I would say. Not so much nowadays, but maybe 2 years ago, 1 year ago, especially two though. But yeah, I'm just doing it for the love of the game. So I'm just full screen this. There's no purpose to this video. It's just kind of I well that's I sure wish I would understand why I chose to do this, but I don't. Right off the bat, we're starting on Yoshi's story. Oh shit, I need my controls. Pause. Yep. So right off the bat, we're starting on Yoshi's story, and this happens almost every single set, and I think that's just very interesting because I think this is a stage that ice climbers tend to want to avoid. Nana dies very easily. That's kind of the flaw of small stages in general. Like Nana gets knocked off stage really easily, and then her jump is very easy to snipe. So I think this is a very bad stage to start on. I think ice climbers do it because they love their smash attacks and sometimes they kill very early. So in that sense, I get it. But as you get better at the character, you kind of start favoring large stages more. It won't be like a super deep attempt at analysis. I don't think it could because I'm not familiar enough with what Luigi's supposed to do. But um, you know, yeah, that's all I could say. Oh, right there. I'm just gonna watch it and commentate it. Not really proper commentary, just kind of. Yeah, right there, I feel like you could have definitely sniped Nana. It wouldn't have been like very fruitful, but she did use her double jump. You could have lived without a jump. It just wouldn't have been that great because she probably would have just drifted to edge, and you would have had to hit her like at least one more time. It's probably gonna come up a lot. This down smash, like this, didn't really do anything, and especially like Sobo was so close. It just you gotta not go for it. Right there, like you could have forwarded. You knock nine off stage, you just get the kill right then and there. Back air's pretty strong, but it's probably not the main thing we're expecting. You missed the handoff. It usually the worry for ice climbers is Luigi down air, Luigi forward air, but mostly down air. We're trying to jab. Oh, the icy's SD. I think from my side right now, I'm not really. Oh, there's a blizzard. Uh, Good on Chrisuan to not interact with the blizzard. That's what you're supposed to do, or you stop it preemptively. Right now, I don't know. I don't think like I'm seeing IGs on the platforms. That forward air was like okay, but could have also probably done it. This down smash, it just like I just think like this IG's already fishing for a forward smash. Like you probably you just gotta know like you can definitely like preemptively avoid this. Oh, what happened here? So got smacked right there. Yeah, I just don't like this choice of down there because they've been hanging around on the platforms. How do you get grabbed? I keep like missing that in specific, and I don't like it. Okay, what happened? So, oh, you just yeah, you just didn't act fast enough. Even though you could have, you were actionable. That ledge dash for Jill, I think it's pretty exploitable, especially because Krisu doesn't really. Uh, he kind of just does it, you know, and can preemptively avoid it. Alright, we're kind of getting. So Nana is off stage here, but like you focus on hitting Popo instead, which like I guess it's not exactly a terrible idea, but I don't think you're exactly like yeah, like right here. Uh, I wish I could go back, but like just a little, cause this is a little annoying. I could probably just like click or something. Like you do this, and right here, that back air wouldn't have hit Luigi hanging from the ledge. Like I feel like you could have definitely just sniped Nana here. You just drop back air, for example, and then there's just Nana. But because like also one thing you could know about Nana is she aims to land on Randall. She loves landing on Randall. Nana's dead anyway, but it just does. I guess like how you play versus Sopo is kind of interesting, or like rather that's just an interesting aspect of anyone's play. Cause like let's be honest, we're all kind of scared. So the way I like Obach's or like Glax's way of I like his attempt here. So basically, you see how he's facing away. Chrisu jumps way too close, but this is a common thing that ice climbers do, especially versus you might see this a lot in the Jigglypuff matchup, or at least in concept, it's something that you should do. Uh, just imagine it's basically this exact situation. You read the opponent jumping, and you back air them. It is a bit of a read though, and especially would be a lot better as Puff, but I like that he tried to read Chris's jump. It just unfortunately the back air misses, but I think the attempt was great because ice climbers have a very big threat range because of their wave dash, so you can just like whip dash backwards and then jump back air as a jump read. Just kind of a bit unlucky, so I think like you really just you got to be careful with your jumps. Why did you get grabbed? I mean it wasn't that important. Right there, I like the down air. A lot of force matches will hit eventually, so I think we'll talk about it when that happens. Or I might forget to, because I don't know. The edge guard, I mean, it's reasonable-ish. I think Galax tried to land a Randall, if I had to guess. Yeah, this down smash, it wouldn't have done anything for you, so. That force smash, I guess I'll talk about right now, and how it functions. I actually think it might be specifically pretty good against Luigi. Yeah, I think we're in this situation. Yeah, it's basically what I thought. So let's get this again. Again, it might be accidental. I'm not sure if Glax is intentionally, intentionally like aiming to actually hit the jump, or if he's just mashing. It's hard to tell with Ice Climbers mains because both scenarios are pretty plausible. But let's give him benefit of the doubt here because he did try to read the jump with back air as well, or at least that was my impression of what happened. So basically, Luigi jumped. He's probably trying to like, I mean, he's gonna try to probably down air. Ice Climber's forward smash is a pretty bad move overall. Kind of, it's a little more complicated than that because as an approaching tool, you always you will prefer to wave dash down smash. Like I think that's way better as an overshoot on average. But the thing it does really well is that it actually hits area. It's actually quite good at hitting aerial opponents. The reason why it's generally not great is because it's out for like 2 frames. But the benefit it has here is that one of the frames where it's active, it hits aerial opponents. It's just a lot worse if you're trying to hit someone in front of you. But if someone's above you, then I think it's actually not a bad option. It's like way better than like up tilt that does absolutely nothing. People fall out of it. I also had the what decent did you do here? But yeah, that's what happened. You got to be very careful with your jumps, um, because like Like Luigi jumping against Ices is very good because he has access to down air. And if it hits, Nana might just die because because like if Luigi hits Nana with an aerial, like she gets sent very far, she might have to burn her double jump. She might just die. So it's a great option, and that's kind of something you have to look out for as Ice Climbers. And I think that force smash was good. Maybe not like the best thing you could have done, like the Ices could have done because it's like so it was kind of like pretty early percent, so Luigi didn't even die from it. But I mean, it's a little complicated. Especially Krisu, I don't think he's really been super crazy with pressuring ice climbers. So you could probably like start up your some blizzards pretty safely as well. That's probably what I would have done. But it that does become very hard against very good Luigis, like the ones that exist. But I won't acknowledge them because I lucid them. I guess that turned into analysis on the icy side, but I mean, oh yeah, that's me in chat. Why do the IC? I mean, yeah, the IC's side B when they're from Angel Plaid to recent film. It probably also stops her from taunting, but I'm not sure. I don't think that's usually what you do to stop Nana from taunting. So the ban is Fountain of Dreams because of personal person. We're going back to Yoshi's for no reason. This is probably, I mean, Yoshi's. I think it gets a lot worse versus Luigi with experience because it's just so hard to get away from him. But then Dreamland's also pretty difficult, so uh, yeah, pretty ideal outcome as a Luigi here. The back air, it's supposed to be safe on crash cancel, so that's kind of why it's done. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, that's ID. I might be spreading misinformation in chat the whole time. Who's to say? Oh, so yeah, uh, when grabbing ices, you gotta be careful. I think forward throw is your best option here because it's just your fastest throw, but and that's like what you want to be doing. Because like if you F through here, I feel like Nana would have hit Popo, or like Popo would have hit Nana because Nana's in front during this gosh whatever. So yeah, I feel like forward throw would actually be pretty safe here, and then he just like did not cover. That basically caused your death. Oh, right there. I feel like there might have been a golden opportunity. Look at this. So good on you for hitting Nana from the platform. But then you kind of just like I keep saying you as if it's well, I guess it's pretty obvious. This happens. Nana's using her jump. You kind of just started targeting Popo, which like in some way I understand because he's very close. Though you did have invincibility still. Like this happened. Like this forward air. Forward air is definitely big, but like you were still invincible. It's like maybe it would have been hard to guess. But like at the same time, getting the Nana kill here would have been super golden, but you just targeted Popo instead. Nana rather, but well, I'm just gonna say Popo for the character that the player is playing as, player playing as whatever. I'm just gonna refer to the CPU as Nana at all times. Um, but the thing is, even if the forward air hits you because you were trying to kill Nana instead, like in the hypothetical where you do go for Nana here, but the forward air clips you for some reason, you had 0%, so like it doesn't really matter. And getting this like nair on Popo is not really that helpful anyway. Okay, you do convert into the monster opening, so my bad. But generally, you can you could just kill Nana a little better. because that's Luigi's strength in the matchup above anything else. Because I think Ices can actually keep up in the neutral like very well, but at the same time, it's just annoying because Nana might just explode at any point, especially if the Luigi's super good on the pressure. Like it's very difficult. I will use just his steed. There's not much to say there. Nair, I don't know about Nair. That's an interesting back. I mean, you also miss your Elk because it's flash red. Like right here, down air, forward air. I'm not sure if your potty would kill. Probably not. And then this back air, I don't think it's the most outrageous thing in the world. Right there, you do go for Nana, but you just pick the wrong move. But I mean, not like it matters. You're up playing Glax right now, regardless. Glax, I don't think I've seen. Yeah, we haven't really seen Blizzard, which I think is like something that Chrisuan struggles with a bit. He's kind of just trying to scrap, which like makes sense for Yoshi's story. He also went for the cursed forward throw hand off. Nice tech. He always hit those. But I mean, as a whole, I don't think we've really seen what the matchup actually looks like yet. It's kind of just you versus Obact or like Glax. We were just watching Krisu versus Glax rather than Ice Climbers versus Luigi. All right, let's look at this. Yeah. So, what the hell is happening? I'm just gonna. I think something that's I don't like here is the fact that you drifted in with the forward air. Cause like I just feel like Luigi's probably gonna be pretty whiff punishable because of his air low mobility. So spacing around his aerials is not very difficult. I mean, I don't think he was actively trying to, but okay. I should give the Ices more credit, but I just I'm not convinced. I'm not very convinced. But like I think like drifting in is just very unfortunate. It's like because like you don't cover a lot of ground from drifting in as Luigi because your mobility is so bad. Like you can't really overshoot. I don't know, overshoot down there, overshoot forward there. Maybe if you like wave dash before, but I don't know. And you're kind of lucky they didn't get much off grab, but try to go for up air forward air, which is the pretty common for Luigi now. But yeah, I don't think I've actually covered like walling basics or anything. Probably because I don't know them that well. So now we're gonna go to the next match. You did not play direct, you played ranked. There you go. So this is the next match. I'm not gonna read this person's tag because I don't like it. Once again, we're starting on Yoshi's story because none of us know how to counterpick. I guess none of us know which stages are bad, and we're all mashers. I guess I don't know. That down smash, second and down smash is very funny. That back here is so so lackless. Yeah, right now we're destroying. Not much to say. I like just hitting Nana back right there. I actually think it's actually good decision making right here. Not right here. Front like you just hit Nana like there's no reason not to, because then you actually because like I like this because Nana could definitely interrupt you. I think the idea was good. It was fine. I mean, you tried to forward air, but again, I think this is all a half a problem of like Luigi's drift being super bad. Like you're just not gonna. If this was you could like if this idea would have pretty much worked if this was like Falcon up air instead, or like a character with good air mobility. Maybe not Puff because she can't really cover this diagonal area that well. But like it's pretty much just your drift fucking you up. It's hard to say what you should have done here because it's a lot easier to say in retrospect. Like maybe we could have tried to forward tilt, maybe get ices to jump. I forget if they used to jump or not. But like, if you're gonna jump forward there, I think you just have to be a lot closer to the edge, or maybe you start it from a lot lower, so you have a lot more time. So you have a little more time to like drift towards them. It didn't even miss by that much. Like the hit bot, like it's just unfortunate. Sure forward air. Yeah, that down smash, like I just don't think there's much reason to like. It's just such an that was just an unnecessary commitment. Uh, it might kill, but like why even take the risk? That was actually a ooh actually if you didn't shield and you just jumped away or something, it would have been fine, I guess. And I but like you're dead, you know. I guess alternatively, maybe earlier you could have went for Nana, but let's see what happens. Well, that was kind of nothing. You get the kill here, but let's look at this edge card just a little bit. For those who don't know, Twitch streamer Chrisuan did beat Nikki. I was not paying attention. I lost my focus one moment when when it was required. Yeah, you just I mean you must have just missed your jump or something. Black as a whole, it was just like it's just kind of overcomplicated. Like you don't gotta do this. Ice climbers are right there. Like why are we even trying to? I mean, look, the waveland is very cool. So you didn't mess up the execution. I'm not sure we need to be doing all this, because then like you should probably just stay on stage and like just try to like forward air, maybe forward tilt if they drift back. If they side beat like this, like you would if you were already just on stage actionable, you probably would have been able to catch it a little better. But I do like the you know, but waveland off, wave dash off, wave dash off back air, waveland, whatever it's called, it is very cool. Ooh, we're kind of fucking up right now. How? Also, again, we're not really seeing Blizzard, but it wouldn't be that great on the stage. But like, right now, you're fucking him up. Oh, what were you aiming for? Like, I think right here, you just gotta know who to target. You get this. Like, you probably didn't keep track of how much you actually hit Nana. Even you hit her with a Nair, it wouldn't really do much. But I think right here, you just gotta know who you're supposed to pressure. And pretty much when Popo is if Popo is off stage, anywhere reasonably close to him, then you should probably try to pressure Popo and kill him and just get the edge guard. But like if Popo was on the other side of the stage or something, like it'd probably be a lot more reasonable to go for Nana. Uh, maybe not. Well, it's reasonable, but Luigi can go from side to side very quickly. So, but like I don't like going for Nana here. Just not a great idea. It wouldn't like now we're just in a way worse scenario than we should be in. Like you just gotta know when to pressure which climber, and I think that's pretty tough part. This guy is. I feel like the back throw was alright, but he did fall for the one down for four there. But actually, what happened here? This is also kind of interesting. It's like it's just like it requires a lot of paying attention. You did try to hit Nana there, which was actually the right thing to do, but you just unfortunate. Like you just go for the nano kill, but I think like the best thing that could have happened in this scenario is hit nana. But since you missed, I think since you missed, you should have like switched to trying to hit Popo instead because he's a lot closer now. Like this, doing this, just killing Nana here is not unreasonable. It's not a terrible idea, but I think like getting the kill on Popo would have just been a better thing to try and achieve. I think yeah, you probably rolled by accident. Yeah, whatever. Probably just like the misinput. Try to like wave dash maybe. They might have lost the town smash as well. Whatever. Ooh, I don't know about rolling in like this. I'm just like I'm definitely a little scared. It seems like it's just kind of your default. If you miss, if you miss, you just kind of roll away. Well, I feel like you could probably just like wave dash instead, or maybe jump. Well, I guess you have to jump to wave dash. Sure. They didn't handle the shield pressure correctly. You're supposed to just hold shield. See, like this. This is really scary. Also, yeah, you keep rolling after your aerials. Like I feel like that could definitely be red, but it's not. I feel like their full hop here was probably a missed wave dash. But like I don't know, like at 0%, that there was reasonable. I think. I don't know if these things can be crash canceled. Like that on special, like you're just not playing the percent game a lot. Like these down airs right there, not right there. Like that's they're not bad, ish, but uh, I would also just went in there. There's good things that can be said about this down air in specific, or rather the idea of it, because it's like it's very fast. It'd be very hard to actually react to from the icy side, but it's not like Luigi's gonna do many other things than try to aerial off the platform. So you can just like you see this guy shielding, like that's just what are you gonna do? Like I think like when you do options like this, like the waveland off the platform into down air, they have to like not already be actionable. Like they were just free to hold shield the whole time. There's no reason not to just hold shield here. They probably also could have up aired the platform. I don't remember what happened before this, but this is like this type of approach out of the platform is limited because like the range that you're covering or like the range you're gonna be attacking from is very obvious. Like if you waveland off this platform to the right, you're always gonna end up in this exact spot where you are. So it's like so I just kind of know, or like someone would know to just avoid being here, or just like shield if they end up there. It's kind of the flaw of approaching from the platform as a whole. It's just very like obvious where you're gonna end up. The good part about it is that it's very fast, so it's not exactly I'm not exactly gonna shield on reaction or anything. I'm just gonna see you roughly there. I'm gonna guess when you're gonna come off. But yeah, you just wave dash in. It's like unfortunate. I think there's a question of like when do you approach ice climbers, and that's a great question. I don't know. Like how are you getting your openings right now? Like he's kind of just off them messing up right now. But good combo extension. I mean, like wave dashing in. Finally the roll gets hit. You really gotta stop those. That's kind of a tough part. Like, how do you approach ice climbers? Because like they can throw out moves very, very quickly. Shit, it's kind of hard to approach icy sound. Oh, yeah, it's probably like you just gotta. Yeah, this is fine-ish. Yeah, so the bad thing you did here is try to like you just targeted Nana, like you just targeted the wrong climber here. This was fantastic, but like right here you just have to target Popo above anything else. Like you gotta be able to target switch. Cause like yeah, killing Nana is cool, but imagine killing Popo that takes because that's even cooler because that takes your whole stock. And then right here, I think like you just replace it with down air. I mean Porter is probably like slightly further reaching, but you just take somewhere. Like imagine if you closed out the Popo stock, you would have been firmly in the lead. Like what are you choosing to do right now? You kind of just chose to focus on it instead. Hold on, let me restart that. You chose to focus on Nena again instead of focusing on Popo when he's off stage. Like you should have been trying to edge guard Popo instead of trying to kill Nana. Like I think killing Nana is best when it's not that reasonable that you can edge guard Popo. Basically, like he's too far away, or something. But like if Popo is off stage and in position where you could maybe kill him, like you just gotta focus on him. Unless Nana's like way too close to where she could interrupt you, then sure, like maybe hit her away or something. But don't try to kill her. Okay, this is going well. Yeah, I don't like. I think wasn't that bad to grab. I don't think it was necessarily bad, but like this is going well. We're just jumping above their shit. Interrupted them. The jab. Jab down would have probably hit. But like especially like they're just kind of meshing, so I don't. There's not much reason to actually try to force a grab because like you're doing well in the neutral, and they're probably like panicking, so they're probably gonna try to like hit a down smash, hit a smash attack. So just get your down air out there and jump over the down smash. Right here, again, like you just gotta know what they're looking for, like especially on the ledge. I see they want the shit. What do you try here? Is that just neutral get up? Yeah, you got caught. You just gotta know. And then you just got clipped by the ice block. I still don't really know how you get openings on ice climbers. I feel like you've just been kind of luck, to be honest. I mean, yeah, you got you kind of bodied actually. The next few games are Fox, and the Fox loses. Surprise. There's this one set of Fox, but then there's Obacht again, and we're gonna see Obacht. We're on Yoshi's story. We've like only been on Yoshi's story. All right, what happened? So this is the next match. We have this. We have a few more. Okay. I feel like right here you just kind of didn't. You just kind of like didn't commit to any one option. I feel like you just didn't know what you wanted to do. Like you kind of wanted to hit Popo, but I guess you might be going for Popo, but yeah. I mean, right there, like they just jumped. Would have been easier to target Nana there. That was force match. I don't want to see Ice Climbers force match ever again. It might be a little pretty good versus Luigi though, because he jumps a lot. But yeah, Outback's been doing this a lot. You really gotta be careful with when you jump. Like at least that you're just getting red. Your jump time is getting red. Oh, so that's something to watch out for. The alternative, well, it's probably a lot easier as Puff because I have the aerial drift, but I wonder if like forward tilting plays would be good, but I'm not sure. But like you rather you gotta be aware when they might want to come in. This is fine, especially like something I like. Ooh, this is so golden. Basically, it is like the best possible position to be in versus ice climbers as a whole because their moves do not cover this. Look at where Luigi is. He's not in front of ice climbers. He's not above ice climbers. You're probably not gonna get hit by forward smash. Down smash definitely doesn't hit. The blizzard doesn't hit. Up tilt doesn't hit. Like up air rather. Short up air wouldn't hit you. This is like so good. When you're at this diagonal spot, you're like diagonally above them instead of straight up or straight down. It's very hard for them to hit you. Maybe like upper angle forward tilt would work, but alright there. But like when you get in those type of spots versus ice climbers, it's so good. And right there, you just kind of yeah, you have crash installed. Jab is a very interesting option for Zaitis too, because it's like low key hard to deal with. Um, I don't know where they fit. It fits exactly in the neutral. I feel like that's one of the parts where I'm not very informed. Okay, killing Popo. Uh, I feel like your move show is just so bizarre versus Nana. Like you probably tried to get a nair for there. You hit Popo off stage. This was very good. Like just forward air off stage, then focus on Popo. I mean, I guess you hit Popo, so right now you're focusing on Popo, so that's good. But I don't know about that nair versus Nana though. Just like knock her off stage. Sure. Down smash. Nice. I don't think it would have been too reasonable to kill Nana. So here's one thing that makes this position difficult. Right here. The tough part about trying to hit Nana here is that she's pretty much invincible until she actually lands. And Popo is like actionable straight away because like he's on the ledge, he's gonna ledge dash. So you can't. It's like it's not really reasonable to actually kill Nana here. It's pretty difficult because like Popo's probably just gonna like whack you for trying to do anything. So I think you just gotta respect them at the ledge and call it a day. All right, well that was not very smart on your end, Glax. That down air knocks so far, huh? But yeah, this right here, this kind of what I was talking about. The ICs were not actionable, so this works really well. So like, I think as the ICs here, you just gotta like, if Luigi's on a platform that's, you gotta like roughly estimate where he might actually like attack. You really gotta estimate where he'll land off of a waveland off the platform type of approach. Cause like, or else this will happen. Yeah, you could have showed that you could have been further away. Cause like especially you have to anticipate when he'll come off the platform, as I've said before. There's a lot of characters that do unreactable like options off of platforms, but yeah, I mean you're just kind of getting bodied. I'm not gonna cap. So, but yeah, that's it. And then Obak picks Marth and gets bodied. Um, just play it with Ice Climbers. I swear it'll be okay. Why this couldn't happen at the Arcadian is beyond me. We are skipping over the piss break. And I think the next Ices is Chilan. I can't say the name. Chil Ch Chilanson. Or I'll just not use their name. That okay, so we're gonna start on Yoshi's story. And that kind of frustrated me a bit because we're not supposed to start here, but yeah, so this is probably the best ice climbers of the day. Those might be the one where there might be the most to learn. Chilanson, okay, I should not be trying to say names because it's probably like, but yeah, I mean, jab grab. But nothing happened, so I could give less of a fuck, honestly. Can the play logo just disappear off of my fucking screen? 3:16:39. Yeah, I mean, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nail smash, sure. Yeah, Chillax is just okay. I said I wouldn't say the name, but I did. Icy's here. You saw how they were holding shield. Like I think that's the right thing to do. Like that was good. All right, there. You just got STI up on the lizard, so you don't get a combo into grab. Right there, you just didn't do the perfect ledge dash, so too bad. Nena is you could have just held ledge, but in that moment it's a little hard to tell. But yeah, you see that's the flaw with those waveland aerials. They're good, but you gotta know their use. Right here, spaced outside of the waveland aerial threat range, jab down smash. Probably could have just also down smashed, but yeah, you really got to be careful with those. They're rolling around. I would have not hidden any of those either, so it's okay. Ooh, that was actually a super hot for there. I'm just not super in favor of grabbing ledge. I feel like grabbing ledge when edge guarding ices kind of limits your options a lot compared to staying on stage. But maybe that's an unpopular opinion. I'm not sure. Oh, well, you're dead. So what happened here? Okay. Oh, you missed your waveland. I'll bet you lived. Yeah, the icy Phylison is very good at spacing outside your aerials. So it's kind of something I don't like about the Nair. Like something I don't like about doing. What did you do? It was like down air. Was it down air or forward air? Like you do this. Then I thought this is kind of a jump check. Honestly, this Nair is a jump check both when you did it in both on shield as well because people try to mash. Like some people maybe get hit by this, but I think like if you just like did something else after down air whiffed, it would just be a lot better because like someone spaces around this Nair. It's just kind of it's just kind of not that much happened, but if you do it on shield, like it's one thing, but I don't think doing it in neutral is particularly great. The down air nair. That's kind of interesting because Jay Lanson is now mashing. Why did I forget. I forget that I forgot that I forget. We're just rolling around. I guess Luigi's pretty scary too. I guess like Luigi kind of has the same scare factor that Ice do with his like he threatens to like wave dash in from like anywhere on the stage, wave dash in down smash, and then that's good because it probably next nano up. Sure. All right, that works. I guess like I guess like things went well, even though you grabbed ledge. I mean, it's not bad, but I do think I like seeing it on stage better. You like going on platform a lot, so was I talking about something? I don't remember. Down smash. Ooh, that was interesting. Oh, yeah. So this like right here, you probably just gotta have like it's probably more of a percent thing. Nana might have used her double jump here, but like it's very unlikely that you'll. Oh, it's very unlikely that you'll get to kill Popo here. Like maybe you can do some shit, but as a whole, like 30%, like you might as well just let him recover, do his thing, and target Nana here. Like I think that this is like a point where targeting Nana would be better when you can't actually like very guaranteed kill Popo off the edge card because the percent is too low. So if you hit him, it's not really that worth it. You get a lot of percent, but like yeah, if Nana wasn't alive right now, I mean Nana would have also been at low percent, so it would have been a little tricky. But like basically that moment in time, it wouldn't have been that much of a shame if you didn't get any damage on Popo. It didn't really matter as much right there. Yeah, you probably back it from too high if I had to guess. Yeah, this back air was super high, so it wouldn't have been safe. And again, it exposes the flaw with the waveland off aerial. If the other player like kind of predicts it, kind of reads it because like where else are you gonna do off the platform? You just die, but also you you did it very high up as well. Or like you could have definitely waited to do the aerial a little later because they were looking for the shield grab. Like ICs are not gonna do much outside of shield except like back air, but they wouldn't have. I don't think it would hit. Oh, right there. Yeah, this is an interesting situation when ICs are far away. That was like, well, it wasn't exactly drift away down air, but sure. Oh, you just shielded. Like this right here, just protect yourself. I mean, it's pretty hard for ICs to actually hit that retreating down air. Because again, their moves are not great at hitting at a diagonal angle. They're great at covering up or like directly above or directly in front or even back because they have back air. So that's why I think down air is quite good, outside of the fact that it also kills. Alright, what happened here? Oh, the jab just kind of fucked you over. I don't think you were expecting to get hit by jab, so your execution just got a little messed up. That you saw up tilt? That shit's no. Yeah, this is just like bad targeting. I think like the rule of thumb is that if Popo is at relatively low percent or very far away, then at that point targeting Nana is pretty good, pretty safe. But if you have the opportunity to kill Popo off an edge guard, you really gotta go for it. Because there's not, cause like there wasn't even that much time to kill Nana. Like she's probably not at super high percent. Oh, she was at super high percent. No, she didn't even. Oh, she died, but like it still would have been better to target Popo. Yeah, you didn't respect the ledge dash. You probably misinputted the up throw, DSD, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that's just like again, you didn't play the percent game. And again, like it's very predictable. Like attacking off the platform is very linear. It's very hard to mix it up, and especially like low percent. Like you're not gonna friend them with kind of anything. Like it's one thing if it was like higher percent and you'd friend to down air off the platform, but it's low percent. It doesn't really matter, and you're dead. You aren't dead. Okay. Really? That's unlucky. You can SCI that down air to make it harder too. Actually, I think you can crouch against loading down air. I'm pretty sure. And that would have helped. Yeah. Like again, this is a nice classic. Just wave dash, wave dash, forward smash towards the ledge. Like yeah, you just gotta know. You just gotta know. But a lot happened that game. I still have not talked about friending ice climbers at all. I mean, it kind of has a match because the ices have been very aggressive, regardless. So the ban is battlefield because yeah, it's my confusion in the Twitch chat. Because me, I'm a professional ice climbers enjoyer. Not really though, but so we're back on Yoshi's story. Oh yeah, you didn't SDI the blizzard. Oh no. Oh you. Oh no. Oh, that was such an easy kill. Oh yeah, you got SDI the blizzard. SDI the blizzard, and you're dead. The ICs could have killed you much earlier if Popo or Popo just wait dash ledge. That's an unfortunate way to start. The downside wouldn't even have been good. Like I think we're just not playing percents at all. The jabs are good. Even Jarain does them, or at least I've seen it. Pressuring Popo, good. Yeah, that was fantastic actually. Fantastic edge guard. I mean, I guess being on ledge isn't actually that bad, but I still would prefer being on stage. Yeah, it's going fantastic. You're bringing it back very very well. That grab was like it's like that back throw isn't getting punished. Like you either throw a climber, you either throw Nana in Popo's direction, or you just do forward throw because this is the fastest. Uh, let's see here. Good target Nana I think is fair. But you didn't finish. You didn't finish your food. Like I think that's kind of unfortunate. It was a little hard too. Like I mean, you were trying to. Like this was good. Well, I wonder actually. This hits. This especially works on Nana because she's stuck doing Blizzard. I guess we actually do see Blizzard. I wonder if like she would have landed on platform where she would have used her double jump. But yeah, like you didn't finish your food, and I'm like that's just unfortunate. Good forward throw. Fantastic forward throw. Oh, see right there you could probably get another forward throw if you're so inclined. What? What happened? Why did it... This was going so well? Oh, you got, you got. Look, man, you gotta finish your jab sequence if you're gonna try to jab on shield. I mean, I did hear that jabs are shield grabbable though. Oh, yeah, we need those. But like, yeah, I think like the limitations. I mean, that never worked out, but the limitations of approaching off platforms is kind of showing. That was very scary. Yeah. Again, like you gotta be careful about where you are. Like melee, like I feel like we kind of take for granted. Oh, not really, but I think we kind of underestimate how much attention you actually have to pay in melee. How much attention you actually have to pay in melee. That still does not sound right. But like, you look at this, especially like it's you're so high in here. You could have delayed it. You could have done it closer to the ground. You could have like waited a little bit, but you did it so early. You did it really early, so then by the time they were actually close, they could just pitch you out of the air. And especially like I think that was drift in also. I'm not sure that would have actually mattered though, but like yeah, you were also drifting in. Like this was not a not your best. Blizzard. Now, unfortunate that you got clipped by it. Sure. Oh, good for there. Again, like who are you pressuring? You're trying to pressure, but again, that's also kind of the limitation of being on ledge. It's very hard to cover high recoveries when you go to ledge. So that's why I just prefer staying on stage. I think it's just more of a flexible position. And even if ICs try to like drift towards ledge, like you'd probably put out a forward tilt or something. That forward throw was just kind of like it had potential, but he just kind of didn't. It was not fulfilled. The potential was not fulfilled. Like I think this into like you just kind of again just very indecisive target. What's the term here? It's kind of indecisive target switching because like you just kind of why did you try to again like why did we try to why did we go to ledge? I think just the experiment was staying on stage. Like I think like after the forward from like the wave dash forward there would have probably been pretty good because like what are ICs gonna clip you with? Because when you think about IC's landing options, it's pretty much down air or forward air, and like I don't think they would have like forward air would have been their forward air would have been too slow to beat your forward air. Like down air wouldn't have it. Yeah, I just don't like the up throw. I think we just gotta stop. Right there, you didn't pay attention, and they were too close. This was pretty hard. It's been really weird because like I don't think we've actually gotten a chance to see much defense because you're kind of like I feel like it's been very scrappy from both sides and you're just kind of approaching them, pressuring them. So I'm not really sure how to comment on like better defense versus ISIS because I'm not sure there's been much opportunities for it, especially when the stage is so small. But that's a good thing for you. So next we have Crub. The set, oh, there's two Crubs. I forgot about Crub. So we're actually on a different stage. I'm very grateful because I'm a little tired of seeing Yoshi's story. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little too much green. It's just too bright. Like it's already pitch black outside. I'm not trying to see bright lights right now. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. They're near on shield, sure. Yeah, so let's talk about dealing with Blizzard because I think this is something that you have a problem with as well. So right here, you don't do this. First, you gotta stay up the Blizzard. You're gonna get hit by it. But the thing you want to do here, I actually explained it as well. But you either gotta wait outside of its threat range. I mean, that's pretty much all you could have done at that point. To be honest, like you just gotta like wait outside of it and then try to pressure ice climbers afterwards because they don't really have quick moves. They don't really have a fox nair they can just go to, and they're not gonna like. I guess they could wave dash away, um, to get away from being pressured, kind of like Marth dashes back after aerials. But that's why pressuring ice is like pressuring ice is pretty good if you're good versus Blizzard because like they don't really have an immediate next option to go to that will uh cover the space in front of them. Yeah, right there, they just space decided for there, and that's kind of something you have to watch out for as Luigi. Overall, I think like this down air is fine, but then this forward air is just it doesn't really cover much range. Like it's pretty, it's a great move, but it's so easy to space outside of it because like no aerial drift, you're just kind of in place. So I think after the down air, you just gotta. It's probably like a hard habit to unlearn. Like you probably just have the habit of like throw out an aerial, and because Luigi can throw out another one, because a lot of people probably get hit because they don't expect you to be able to throw out two aerials in like one throw hop or something to that effect. But like, if someone is good at spacing around the second aerial, it's not as great. That's kind of the story of Luigi. A lot of times, there's just a lot of noob habits that you learn early on, like mashing near out of combos, which I mean, sometimes can work, but it can also be baited a lot of times. Especially the ways Luigi do. Like, it's probably good ways to do it, I would imagine, but I'm thinking of the bad nair that you can just genuinely just bait. And it's probably a similar case here. It's probably a similar case like down B, where it works against a lot of people, but you can definitely learn to play around it, and then it's pretty bad. Especially like wave dashing out of shield against the second hit of down B. And it's kind of a similar case where a lot of people will probably get hit by the second forward air, or like the second aerial within your jump, because they kind of don't expect that to happen. Because most characters can only throw out one aerial in the short hop during the short hop rather. So I think that's something to like think about. It's like what things actually work versus a competent player. No, Crab right here, no, not too bad. Right here, you remain on stage. I think I like that. I mean, because they're recovering high, so that's pretty obvious. That was pretty nice to get your down B charge. I don't remember when he used it because I went down off on a tangent, so I forgot everything else. I wish I could get my cursor out of the way. But yeah, this you got punched for the second aerial. I think it was a little bit unfortunate. I mean, even if it hits, I don't think it's really that much worthwhile. But yeah, I think a lot of what you want to do, like a lot of what you try to, also you jumped over this blizzard, but I do think there's it could hit you probably, but it's kind of a blizzard. The funny thing is that it's RNG actually. Its hitbox is RNG. But yeah, like the down air hit, so your unit wasn't great. Again, like it's probably fine to do down air and air on shield as pressure, but in neutral I think it's pretty wonky. And the word wouldn't have been all that. We actually see a lot of Blizzard, so I think this might be a good time to talk about it. So Blizzard, ooh, the ice is actually creating space. Damn, this guy might be a professional. But like you're just in plain terms, I think you're just too far away. You're staring too far away from the Blizzard. Right here, not much you could have done. Honestly, you could have probably clipped the ice climber with an aerial because they don't really have space to go places. But I guess they could have also up aired. So with Blizzard, you wanna actually figure out how to stay close to it, but just like barely outside of its range, so you can pressure ice doors. Or the second option, which I think is maybe a little weaker because it's so early percent, but where that would probably be hard to. Wait, what? Why is this a variation of the desync that I have not seen? This might be a. How'd you do? It's like, I guess it's probably like the very last value. I'm not gonna try to explain because I don't know, but that's actually a baller desync. What the fuck? being able to stay in. No, it was. I think it was probably off roll. No, because how did you do this desync variant? What the fuck? um, I guess we'll just talk about option B, which is probably a little easier to do. This I do like what you did. Oh my, you tried to you tried to pack your name and then say roughly what you're gonna do is be able to stay like you want to aim to stay decently close to them. I guess you know you maybe could have punished or like maybe you could have read that they'll roll back in the corner, but I don't think I don't think you actually had the information to do that. So whatever. But like ideally you would stay slightly closer so you can punish or like you can friend them after the blizzard ends. This right here was actually a very interesting jump. I mean, kind of greedy to go for the back here, but the reason why it's good, I feel like I've seen Mark do this too because it's literally happened to me. Right here, double jumping over the blizzard, I think is very interesting because like it just gets you over it. It just gets you over it, and then it can be kind of hard to punish people coming in from the top. It can be kind of tricky to actually punish people, especially because like it's actually kind of dangerous. Like try to contest Luigi in the air. I mean, yeah, up air is great, but I actually find it's pretty hard to react to aerial approaches like that. Luigi's probably a little flurrier, so it's a little easier. But oh yeah, right there. Again, like I just don't like going ledge, especially because no, I mean I think what I would have done here probably would have short hopped and just hit Nana instead of going to ledge, because like Nana's not really gonna land on ledge on average anyway. She's gonna double jump. Like Popo was kind of close, but fourth match ain't all bad. So you probably could have secured a kill there. Again, like the problem is how you play around blizzards that you don't get hit by it, which is cool. I mean, getting hit by it is not all that if you just SDI it up. So then grabs don't connect. This ICs does like to roll and then set up right here. I don't like going on the plat because it's very hard to friend the ice climbers after the blizzard ends. Like it's not bad. Like yeah, sure. If you don't, yeah, right. You gotta SDI it. Yeah, again, I mean, I think you probably misinputted, but again, just be careful with waveland off into aerial. Sure. See, like again, you just didn't target the correct climber. You should be aiming to try to hit Popo instead of, because like you're so close to Popo that you might as well just like try to edge guard, try to take the stock. Right there, sure, whatever. You jumped one too close. Like melee, you gotta pay so much attention to actually be able to play half decent. uh oh. So I think like something to look into is like just paying way more attention, which like you probably weren't because you were streaming and just like vibing. But man, it's it's kind of screwed up how much happens, and you have to take note of. But now the thing with this ice climbers is they do approach you. Like the thing is, the way you play against Blizzard right now is kind of working because they do approach you right afterwards. So they're not really creating space with it very meaningfully, but they did show that they might be know how to do that. But like, especially the way this Isis plays, like, or at least from that interaction that we saw, um, you can definitely afford to just wait out the blizzard and just not approach because they'll approach you. But I just think this would be a little worse versus a better Ice Climbers player. I mean, Grub, there's worse Ices players than Crub rather. Like for what it's worth, there's some things here that I cannot compliment the Ice Climbers. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you were trying to set up an Banana kill somehow. But again, like you really gotta be careful with your aerials because this it's kind of like awkwardly drifting in and then it's not very safe. They also missed the edge cancel, or like the L cancel rather. That's also unfortunate. Then you just spot dodge like you DI that very badly also, which happens because like you don't really expect to just get force smashed, and then you just DI that and you die at 10, which I've I've done that type of shit many times. Yeah, again we need to SDI the Blizzard up. they they're messing up their they're messing up their desync. They're messing up their desync. That's thank you English. They're actually very aggressive off of the Blizzard. So I think the thing you want to do as Ice Climbers here, especially because like Krisu is just waiting it out. They're just kind of waiting you out and not trying to pressure after. Something you can do here, like there's something Isis could have done is not commit to this forward air. You can just like slowly claim more stage space. I mean, it's kind of tricky because the platforms make it a little harder. But like, don't do that forward air. But like on average, you want to just like slowly inch up more of the stage. It's just like not as good on Battlefield, but we just lose that. Unfortunate. Uh, what I'm describing is a lot better on like if the Pokemon Stadium maybe, but and then I would go, no, no, I don't want more of the stage. Say, someone save me. I don't want to watch the stage. It's so bright. My room is dark. Yeah, like whatever. They're messing up their desync so plainly. Like, how do you get past the Blizzard on the two sides? You know what? Fair enough. That one I'm gonna wait, allow you to wait it out. I mean, it's probably the counterplay similar to just regular Blizzard. Yeah, again, I feel like going to ledge just limited your capability to set up an edge guard, especially because like a lot of ICs are actually pretty are not great at recovering. So they're just gonna opt to go high with the side B. Obviously, better ICs are gonna like drift back to ledge or air dodge onto ledge or towards ledge. They're actually gonna be willing to do lower recoveries, but up and like it's like just high side Bs kind of work very well for a long time. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've gotten away with too many of those within my time playing Ice Climbers, which hasn't been in a while. But I do think we're kind of gonna start repeating a lot of points, but like that's kind of good because then there's very specific things to focus on. But I'm not sure because there's a bit more to go. Classic, back in Smash. No, it's so funny. So sure, that forward air works. But like we kind of know Chrisu's tricks that he does. Aiming for Nana was so interesting. Yeah, you did. You explode. Alright, let's go to game three. Spoilers: the Luigi wins this game on the Yoshi Story counter pick. that is very good for Luigi. If I hadn't made that clear. Now what is happening? Why are you low key bodying them? The out smash has helped a lot. Just like launching them and then it's ices in the air, which kind of suck. There's way worse characters in the air. Like low key Marth is worse in the air than ice climbers, but you didn't hear that from me. I didn't say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, just watch. Just yeah, be careful. I don't know. We gotta stop time in the air because like, it wouldn't connect into anything. But okay, that type of okay. Well, if you do short hop, man, like it's a little more understandable. Boop. That jab is so hard to deal with actually. Good down smash. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This game is going about as well as well as it could. It's almost like this stage stage is bad for ice climbers. Oh man, I hoped that nobody picks the stage with Luigi ever again. Well, I guess it's good because I'm rooting for Luigi in this case, so by all means, keep picking Yoshi Story. If you want, throw Dreamland in there as well. Oh, got body Loki. Damn, you got forward smash. And there you actually ST out of it. I'm not sure if it was on accident though, but you kind of you missed all your other HTIs, so yeah. So we're going to Final Destination because you ban because you ban Fountain and Dreams. It's very silly, but it's so petty. It's so petty, you know. Just they're not gonna pick it anyway. Now, you know, I think it's a failure as a person that you don't wanna play on Final Fountain of Dreams or Pokemon Stadium, so you just let Ices go to their best stage. But I also respect it because it's it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb, but it's very funny. Oh, this actually does know their desyncs, I will say. Oh, uh-oh, down here, down here, down smash. So what happened here is you interacted wrong with the Blizzard, which you in fact don't want to do, but you didn't hear that from me. Well, actually you did, but I keep not understanding what's happening here. What interaction am I fucking watching? This happens. Why are we trying to near? I'm not sure it's even safe at zero. You got your jump card. You got your jump card. Do you have a down B charge? Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh. Yeah, just not playing the percent game right again. See, the thing is, like, I'm not expecting you to pay that much attention because, like, it's a lot of ranked sets that you played and it's on stream and it's like whatever, but it would be wrong to not point these things out regardless. Especially because we need to get to, oh, man, down B, Luigi down B. And now you're getting juggled by Ice Climber and you can't land because it's FT. You would have loved Fountain of Dreams. Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, we didn't. I mean, I think you tried to hit Popo there, but I do think the intention was to edge guard Popo there, so that's fine. Well, respect the ledge dash. Well, they didn't ledge dash, but you just gotta respect it on principle. Yeah, that one fine. These ice blocks are kind of stopping your momentum, which makes sense. What would you do with ice blocks actually? I mean they're okay, but I mean getting hit by them doesn't really matter. So like who cares, right? Yeah, I think this down air was okay. Like, I think this was an okay down air to do, and then he tried to pressure immediately after. Like honestly, that was okay. Not much came out of it, but I think it was an okay attempt at neutral interaction. You're definitely trying to land your back airs. Oh, we're trying to down smash way too early, and now we're just drifting into them. Yeah, and then you just did an STI it again. You really gotta you just gotta get those. You gotta get those because it nerfs ICs a lot. And then I think you probably just back it from way too high. Oh, no, the death came out. Yeah, I think you can probably wait for them to do the blizzard and then space around it. Because they've shown like the willingness to just start blizzard, so you can probably expect it to happen and then slightly inch closer while it's happening. That's just unfortunate. A kind of unfortunate game. Being on the back foot with Icy is just a little tough, I think. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you did this? You do. Good mesh. But yeah, I think like this position, like, what do you do? The late nair was pretty cool, I will say. Getting them in the air. Nice. Oh, we probably need some type of plan on how to deal with the side B. I think you can like crash cancel it, but I'm not sure until when or like the rough ranges. But I think you could do that. Ah, well, that's just sad. And now we're playing Obucked again. We're actually on Battlefield this time. Okay. So Obucked, not really as much into Blizzard, so it's a lot easier to pressure. Hitting Nana there was a good choice, I think. Yeah, that went well. Okay. There's not much to say. Like this game, like you've probably already won this game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. This is because like having to actually approach Luigi as ICs is a little, it's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like being down, either of these characters being down kind of sucks. That was an interesting forward tilt, actually. Yeah, you got hit by it. Got hit. Aerial off the platform, remember, it's very specific in function. Like, I think we need to treat aerial off platform more as a very specific thing rather than just something you just can do at any point. You know, whatever. This is only Obakt only plays one game of IC's the set and plays Fox on the next one. straight straight back row kill was very funny, I will say. Crash casting the jab was interesting. But like yeah, you can kind of observe why being close to ICs is just good because like they just do not really have the fastest moves in the world. and then you crouch cancel the jab is pretty nice. It is like the down smash is scary, like for sure, but otherwise it's a little tough for them, and that's why you want to end up close to ice climbers because it's very hard for them to get you off of them. It's very hard to. I think I said that right. It's very hard for ICs to get Luigi off of them. So that's why it's like such a strong position to be in. So I'm not really sure as it's as much of a walling matchup as much as well. I mean, you can definitely bait some approaches, but it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary because ICs I think are actually very good at overshooting, but they're not as great on defense. Oh well, Bounty just kind of sucks, don't it? Nice. I'm actually learning about the matchup. I'm kind of speculating as well. So this is probably good. I'm kind of learning that when Luigi pressures them, Luigi pressuring them is probably his best position in them, rather than like straight defending. But there's probably like a lot of value to knowing like how to play the defense as Luigi as well, with like the maybe like drift back downers. I'm not really gonna talk about it, like it's close, but I think I just don't really like. There's probably things I could have said about this game. Like I probably could talk more about this game, but I just kind of thought Chrisuan would win harder. And then there's this Fox, and then we have Test to Grow. So TDG is cool. So, but we're not here to watch Peach because the next set. Oh, is this KB2? I think it's KB2. It's Ice Climbers again, and we're gonna end up on the magical stage that every ICs loves. Yoshi's story. Well, I guess Obak learned his lesson and stopped going to Yoshi's. I think their tag is actually. I don't remember. All right, what happened? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's pretty obvious what went wrong. You try to do an unsafe aerial and then you. Yeah, I mean, not much to say here. You hit the shy guy, and then the misfire kills you. Just an unfortunate sequence of events, really. They had the back air down smash, classic. Kanana, yeah. Could Popo have edge guarded? I'm not sure it matters. I'm not sure it matters right now. Okay, forward air. Oh, oh, yeah. I think this is like just stay on stage, which I've said many a times. Just because like I feel like the waveland off back air is just very specific, and I feel like staying on stage is a lot more of a versatile position. I do think in a lot of these matches you've been put on the defense just because the ice climbers have been kind of matchy though. So that's why it's probably been more of a focus than it should be because the ices aren't really blizzard heavy enough to talk about approaching them. Oh, yeah, I don't know what you were doing there. You just kind of then you got caught. Forward smash can hit pretty low, but it's pretty unreliable. and then you just got stuck. It's just an unfortunate game, honestly. Nice. I don't know if you could have gone for it. That nair looked pretty cool. But yeah, again, like if you're gonna jab, I don't think like I mean jab grab on his own, so it's kind of a chump check if we're honest. It's a chump check. Like I think you just gotta finish all the you gotta do the whole sequence rather than just one jab. Cause like the value of a grab on ices isn't really worthwhile anyway to like risk getting down smashed. They got your forward throw, and I mean yeah, I guess Nana's dead, but like things go like the risk was you dying, and the reward was like maybe Nana dies or you get some advantage. Like you probably just gotta focus on getting your openings with like aerials or maybe forward tilts. It's kind of a Luigi thing though. Like grab just it's a lot worse than you wish it was. Yeah, then you got crash canceled. I think with the ICs, if you're gonna approach, it's probably mostly like you just gotta. Well, like Luigi's wave dash in is, I doubt it's reactable. I doubt it's entirely reactable. So the thing you do, like, you just wait for them to do something, and then you try to hit them, or you just get in there. But I guess they can read you if they do that. But it's kind of, it's tough to. It is a tough read. Sure, this is doable, but it's pretty tough. Oh, you got hit by the formation now smash. You wanna know what the formation is? Check this out. This is the formation, and and you just do this. Any action that you do as purple will be replicated by Nana on the side platform. Is the formation. It's very funny. Ooh, that's actually kind of interesting scenario. Actually, I want to look at this because you get this for there. Yeah. So, hold on. I need to make sure that my shit didn't stop working. Okay. So you look at this. Oh shit. Right here. Oh, you missed your wave dash. I think. Like it would have been such a perfect opportunity to kill Nana and be in potentially winning, uh, game winning position. And then it just the way that short was which we've gotten hit by way too many times. But what are you gonna do, right? Like yeah, you jump too close. I don't have much to say. And then it's Fox, which I don't care about. We lose the game to Fox because Fox is one of the characters in Melee. And then we get Crub again. This time the set is a lot more cleaner. I remember it as such. Damn. Yeah, we tried to ran directly on them when they can crash cancel us. So like, yeah. So like the overview is probably like, I probably should go over that at the end, or I kind of what I thought. Oh, and then I didn't dodge on there, so unlucky. But the idea itself to target in there was like good. I think the base concept was fine. Well, okay, okay, Sure, remain on stage, you know. Alright, pretty clean. Not nothing to complain about. That was about as perfect as I could have wished for. What the fuck is this shit on my computer? I got distracted by an image. Okay. Yeah, you see this like waveland off the platform area. Like you really got to be more cautious with that because it's like it's not. It's just not a free opening. You know, you can't just spam it. You gotta have like you gotta like use it purposefully. Oh, I think you could SDI much better. I mean, you're still getting grab, but like I think like you could SDI that much better. And if you can't, then I'll be sure to spam it. But I doubt that will work when I need it to. This guy is wants the kill. Crub, it's not that you'll be fine, Crub. I promise you. Just play the neutral. You just throw out a blizzard. Come on. Oh, you. It's unfortunate. I guess we can look at playing from a distance. This is kind of interesting. This right here, this down here, I thought it was fine. Jump, go on the plat shore. What did you try to do? Because like honestly, like if you actually committed to an aerial here, it would have worked. Even though it would have been a little risky, but I think the thing is with walling aerials, like when you try to wall, like you really gotta look at where the other character is, and then decide a lot of things. Let's look at this. Let's look at the first down here. To be honest with ICs, it's like I feel like it's reasonable that they might wait their down smash. So you just pop this, no problem. They remain in the same place. Right here, you may be expecting to do something again. This way land, pretty fine, honestly. This double jump, I don't really understand. I feel like you must have massively misinputted. I just don't know what you were aiming for there. But like the parts before it, I think were fine. Oh, you without a jump. Oh no. Dude, that blizzard's gnarly. That looks cool. Oh, you just gotta jump and hit Nana because she double jumps. I don't really know what happens when she decides to fall to late. Like I don't know what side stat. I don't know when she decides to just not double jump, but you can just bet that she'll double jump and it'll work most of the time. So it might have to have something to do with being synced, if I had to guess, but I'm not sure. Get down there. Oh, I messed that up too. Oh, that's kind of unique. Those up airs. Yeah, you cannot be getting clipped by Blizzard. I mean, I guess you can, but ideally, like you're really good at spacing outside of it, or you pressurize these so hard that they can't even get it out. Ideally, I mean, maybe like I guess such playstyle would be fine, but these ICs are very aggressive, a lot more aggressive than they were in the previous set, in my opinion. So it's like playing super laid back, like Chrisuan is. Like it's kind of fine, but this IC is wild. This IC is not like the Luigi matchup right now. He just wants Luigi to die. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all right. Dead. Oh, no up smash, no nothing. I mean, it didn't matter, so I care less. Yeah, I just don't like the super drifting down air. Like, I think that's just like so committal. I mean, it wasn't like crazy or anything, but it's more so like I don't think it really like doing that drifting down air. Like, I don't think there's much of an advantage to it over like down air in place, for example. Like, it's not an approach move. It's like it's a walling move, and doing a walling move forwards is kind of awkward. Yeah, again we see like yet again like again and again and again. It's just the limitation of the waveland back here, not this one, because you can't go further than you can't go further than where you went. The range of the approach is very limited and very like something that's very easy to predict. It's very linear. Not that's not the word I'm looking for, but it's not very hard to predict where you'll end up after the waveland. Like I've said this a few times. Okay. All right, we're going to FD. So FD, well, it's FD. I don't remember who wins this match or if there's a game three or not. So I'm actually very excited because I don't know who won. I know who won the set, but I don't know who won this game. So that's very exciting. Yeah, I'm just. I mean, if you get only grabbed by Poco, then like whatever. I don't care. Oh yeah, right there. Shit, target in now. Again, like this Blizzard, especially because like this, don't for aspiring ICs players, don't do this. This is not a good desync. I just don't like that you full up. Like you could have wave dashed in or something instead of just full up. Cause like when you space outside Blizzard, like that's a perfect opportunity to start trying to pressure ICs after Blizzard ends. I mean, yeah, I've kind of already said that, but how did it die? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, bad landing. Down air, down B can. I guess down B can work, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I tell someone to do it. That was very cool. In this, yeah, in that spot you can just feel free to hit Nano. I don't think you could have killed Popo. I'm not sure a B even kills at 52. It might, but like going for Nano there is very reasonable. Oh, yeah, he just spot dodged, unfortunate, but what are you gonna do, right? This down B, that down B was a high value down B, but that's also very dangerous if they actually know that they might do that. I think there's probably part of it too, like your risk reward is very like kind of all over the place. Got with their down smash, GG's fell for it again award. That down B is so silly. But yeah, especially like I feel like you could probably bait some with that down smashes, and you should like you could probably just stay back and like jump down there or like short up down there. That up smash didn't kill. What an up smash. I'm increasingly becoming less focused. That's that good. So oh, they keep messing up the crap. I've done that. Not maybe not the double jab, but I doubt. Yeah, see that could have gone so bad if they didn't jab. If they just grabbed instead. But yeah, honestly, like at this point, you're just kind of winning. Yeah, going to leisure was fine. If I'm not mistaken, that's the last game of Ice Climbers that happens. This is Sail. This is TDG. This is this is still TDG. This is yeah, this is Tommy Gun. So I think that was mostly it. Um, there's a lot that happened. I mean, there's a lot I could repeat. Like the waveland off aerials, you really need to be careful with. Playing the percent game a little better and not doing no safe shit. Uh, having a little better risk reward. Like if you hit like uh, cause like I mean that's kind of related to going with it's kind of related to playing the percent game better, where you go for a down smash that wouldn't have done anything at like zero. And there was like nothing, but the risk is a lot. Drifting aerials, uh, not not going for noob traps as much. Like there were a few like down air into nair attempts that you got punished for, like outside of shield pressure. Down B is a little risky as well. Um, SDI and the Blizzard up and shit. There, there's a fair few things. Like especially like once you get good at pressuring ICs, I think it becomes a lot better because oh yeah, you also need to learn when to go for Nan and when to go for Popo. You like go for Popo when he's upstage and you can reasonably kill him, but go for Nan if Popo's at too low a percent to actually die, or if Popo is just super far away and it'd be hard to like reach him and set up a decent edge guard. And for throws, like forward throw and back throw pretty much. Throwing one climber into the others as best as you can, and forward throw is also very fast. There's probably other things, but yeah, that's what I remember right now. So yeah, that was one of the watches. I still don't know why I did this, but no, that was it.